You say you want love, but tell me honestly, is it love you really want, or is it to feel chosen by someone? Because there is a huge difference between loving and wanting to be loved. Most people who say they seek love are actually thirsty for validation. They want someone from the outside to prove what they cannot sustain on their own worth. They want to be seen, admired, desired, not because it strengthens the bond, but because it silences the insecurity that screams inside their chest. Erich Fromm, in The Art of Loving, got straight to the point. Most do not seek to love. They seek to be loved, because being loved seems easier, more comfortable. Loving requires effort, discipline, commitment. Being loved seems like a gift that solves everything. If someone loves me, then I am important. Then I deserve to exist. And this is where the illusion begins. You don't want love. You want the feeling that you are finally enough, that someone looked at you and said, with their gaze or touch, you are worth it. Because deep down, you don't believe that on your own. Your desire for love is not about sharing. It's about filling. Filling that internal void that no one sees, but that you feel every day. A void that may have started in childhood, perhaps with rejection, abandonment, or simply from never being taught to see yourself as someone worthy of love without having to prove anything to anyone. So you grew up believing you need to be chosen to have value, that you need to be desired to be relevant. And every time someone chooses you, you feel, for a brief moment, that everything is okay, that the emptiness has disappeared. But it always comes back, doesn't it? Fromm called this immature love. It's that love that arises from the need for fusion, that urgency to merge with someone because you cannot stand being with yourself. It's not desire, it's dependency, it's not connection, it's emotional addiction. And the worst part, the culture we live in feeds this. It teaches you to look for someone to complete you, someone to save you, someone to give meaning to your existence. But that is a lie sold as romance. True love does not happen when someone chooses you. It can only be born when you stop needing to be chosen. If you've made it this far, it's because on some level, you feel this. You feel that something is wrong with the way you relate. You feel that there is something in you that still waits to be validated by someone from the outside. And maybe you are tired of begging for attention, of losing yourself trying to be what others want, of clinging to the slightest display of affection as if it were all you have. But let me tell you one thing. This video is not to comfort you. It's to awaken you. Because as long as you don't see the root of your emptiness, you will continue to call neediness love and dependency connection. And that only destroys you from within. Most people see the problem of love primarily as the issue of being loved, rather than the issue of loving, of being capable of love. Erich Fromm, The Art of Loving. This sentence should not just be read. It should be digested slowly, because it reveals an emotional distortion that dominates almost all modern relationships. The idea that love is something to be received, rather than something to be offered. And it is precisely this inversion that transforms what should be a mutual growth experience into a desperate search for validation. Have you noticed how, when thinking about love, what comes to the minds of most people is, will someone choose me? Am I interesting enough? Am I worthy of being loved? These are legitimate questions, but they reveal a completely outward focus. In this scenario, love becomes a kind of prize, and the person, a product trying to be attractive enough to deserve that prize. Fromm points out with surgical precision this misunderstanding. Being loved is the passive side of love. It is being the object of love. For many, being loved means being desired. And therein lies the problem.